Do you have a project car and want to get it body worked and prep for paint? Well, this video is for you because I'm going to show you how. Let's get to it. Alright, you should have your car sanded and primed already. If you don't know how to do that, hit that follow because I'm going to make a whole separate video on how to do that. We'll be using my RX-7 FC for this demonstration. Alright, first things first, we're going to get us some guide coat. This is the guide coat I use. But if you're on a budget, you can get some dollar cans of non-gloss black paint and do this. You just kind of got to mist it on there. But we're just going to take our guide coat and spray it on the whole car. Then we're just going to start hitting it with the sanding block. I'm using a 120 right here. You can use a lighter sandpaper if you want. And if you do use the dollar black cans of spray paint, I would just let that dry for sure because it will clog up your paper a little more. Now, if you've never sanded before, you're going to want to sand in like an X pattern, almost like a cross-hatching pattern. And you're going to notice that some of the black parts do stay. These are going to be your low spots and your dents right here. Now if they're smaller dents, you could put some Bondo, as you can see right here. I just put a smidge, but if they're bigger dents, I would try to hit them out as much as possible so you're not putting just a bunch of Bondo. Now when you go to sand your body filler, we're going to hit it with the 80 grit first. Once we got it closer where it needs to be, we're going to hit it with the 120 to get the scratches out. Then you get it flush with the body. You're going to get that all feathered out. If you're doing this over a few days, I would get a can of this primer just to cover up the bodywork for now so you don't get any rust or anything. I personally also like to cover my bodywork just to see where I'm at. It helps it so you can see if you're straight or if you're still low somewhere. But once you got all your holes filled, your bodywork is done, then we're going to come and hit it with some primer. This is a 4-to-1 high build primer, and if you don't know how to mix it, I'll show you in a whole different video, so hit that follow for that. And once that's all mixed up, start laying down that primer. And if you've never primed before, no worries, no need to stress. Just take your time and overlap as you're priming. Try to do a whole full sweep on your panels if possible, as you can see right here. And at the edges, I'm kind of letting off the trigger. Takes a little time to get the motion, but with good practice, you will get it. Don't stress if you mess up the first time. It happens to everybody. The good thing is that you're trying, because a lot of people out there aren't trying at all. I would try to get 2 to 3 coats of this primer at least, but once you got that all done, then you're good to go. You got your car body worked and it's all primed. Now to get that glass finish, we're going to get it with the wet sand. We're going to use a 320 or you can use a 400, and we're just going to go to town on this bad boy wet sanding it. If you've never wet sanded, then I would do one panel, let that dry, feel how that feels versus the unwet sanded panel, and you'll be able to tell what you need to do from there. You just want to get your panels all smooth. But that's all we got for this one. If you want to see how to lay down some paint, hit that follow and stay tuned because we're going to do that in the next one. I appreciate you for watching. Thank you.